unhappy. I'm happy with my. You're not ready to be a part of all this, and you need to get out. And you still here.
So I've watched this video since yesterday over and over and over again, and I didn't really want to speak on it, but we're going to speak on it from a different angle. From what I've gotten from this video, sis, he don't want you, okay? He don't want you, all right? I've heard Judge Lynn said, do not let a man tell you he don't want you more than one time. He don't want you. And this is so sad to see because you want him. And unfortunately, we find ourselves in situations and circumstances where we want someone more than they want us. On top of that, he said he is very happy. He is very happy, and you're putting a blind over his happiness. I'm trying to speak so that you can hear because you're not hearing him. He also said that his man is doing way more than you can do, and you have slacked, you have lost yourself, you have lost your identity in him, chasing after him, trying to give him everything that he do not want. But as you know, I use viral video for teaching moments, and I'm going to teach in this moment. I've learned that we can actually lose ourselves in pursuing someone. We can lose ourselves in pursuing a human being to the point that we do not realize that we have lost our minds. We are obsessed over this person unknowingly when we should be obsessed with ourselves and our God. And when and it's hard and it's difficult and it's painful and it's frustrating because you want this person to give you what you want to give them, and he's blocking your love because he's already loved. He has his mindset, he has his preference and his boundaries, and you keep trying to move his boundary line. And the man said, it's either him and him or nothing at all. And even when you have him and him, you're not happy because his focus is not you. Because you said you just want time with him alone. But I've learned that when someone needs or being met by someone else, they're so full and so happy that time with you is not a priority. It's not, right? And this is why cheating is so, I wouldn't say bad. This is why cheating has an effect on the main relationship, right? Cheating is bad when the other person don't know about it, right? But if the person is aware of where they stand in the relationship, well, hey, I am someone, I don't want to settle down, I want to have other people. If they're aware and they willingly go ahead, okay, because they're aware. Cheating becomes bad when you withhold information from someone and that person do not know that you're getting your needs met somewhere else, and they're thinking they're the only one when really and truly they're not. And so they're giving everything to one person, not knowing the other person is giving it away to everyone else, right? And so it's the being transparent, being truthful, honest, and open about what's really happening, okay? But I can tell that you've lost your identity and that you've lost your self-love and your self-esteem and who you are. He said you've lost yourself, as in you let yourself go. And now you're begging this man to stay with you. The beautiful thing about being broken is what comes out of that brokenness if you are willing to do the work. Stop letting this man tell you he don't want you. Stop letting this man criticize you that you don't provide, that you don't pay no bill, you haven't put on no light, you don't give him it when you want to give him it, and you're going through so much. I don't think you realize how much you're going through because you're being neglected and also attacked by two grown men who wants each other, but they don't want you. And all they can say to you is, I don't want you. We are no longer happy with you, or I'm no longer happy with you. And I just want this relationship. But instead, what they're doing is criticizing and pointing out what you don't do, where I'm sure there's things that you do. But at the end of the story, the fact is, they don't want you. And when someone don't want you, you don't beg them to want you. They've made their mind up. So I know it hurts. I know it's painful. I know that you're probably very humiliated because they videoed it and they put it on the internet. And the main man, because he is the main man, is sitting on the sofa with his leg crossed because that's his house. But sis, don't stay. You are worthy of love. And you are worthy of peace. And if you're not getting love and peace, don't stay. Go and find yourself. You know, the crazy thing about us human beings, right, is that we want to pour into so much people, especially our main thing, right? We want to pour into them. We want to know who they are. We want to do for them. We want to please them. What about you? What about you? When are you going to start pouring into you? When are you going to start pleasing you and loving you and taking good care of you? You know, it says, the good book says, love your neighbor as you love yourself. And a lot of us want to love everybody but ourselves. So it says, I hope you find the strength to leave. And not only leave, cry if you have to cry. Get the therapy if you have to get the therapy. But after all of that, I pray you find you. I really pray you find you. You love on you. You take care of you. And most importantly, you respect you enough to know when to leave, when to let go, and when to let it be. God bless.
Unhappy. I'm happy with my. You're not ready to be a part of all this, then you need to get out. And you still here. You still here. I get it, you want me, but I want Michael too. So you gonna have the both of us, you gonna have none of us. Choose.
And that's the choice.
No,
what you gonna do?
It's not gonna come out like that, because at the end of the day, I'm going to stick together with the man
But I've already told you what it's gonna be. I've already told you. And you trying to argue back and forth about what it ain't and what it is.